Hello and welcome back to my Pokemon Horizons review series. Today we are reviewing episode 71 and I hope you enjoy. So the gang have arrived at the Shining Pond in Kitakami to search out Briar, to learn more about the mysteries of Terapagos, Rakua and whatever else knowledge that she has. It was really cool to see this location in the anime. It's a real magical area and you can tell all the characters got sucked into its shine. Freed goes off to look for Briar while the trio end up battling out with this overly aggressive Milotic who ends up terastallizing. I thought this seemed a bit out of place in this episode, a pretty random battle just thrown in the middle, but apparently this is also in the games, so I guess it makes sense. Freed returns with Briar and it's time to see what insight she can give us. And well, it's none. It's literally none. She doesn't have any extra insight about this whole ordeal other than the original copy of the Scarlet book that Dot already found back in the library in Paldea. We do however learn that there is another Terapagos that has awakened, which didn't really get explained that much here. I did enjoy Briar's role in this episode though. She was really fun and eccentric. You can tell that she is so passionate about her work and she just freaks out when she sees Terapagos. And fitting of Horizons, I didn't really expect her to have all the answers. We never get given answers by characters. Horizons prefers to slowly unravel the answers in front of our eyes rather than outright tell us, which I do really appreciate. We do see a flashback of Heath, who was a member of the Area Zero expedition team. He was shown in the Scarlet and Violet DLC, which I never played, so I have no idea who this bloke was. But he met Terapagos and also a bunch of other strange Pokemon down there. But we don't really get much new information here. It felt like our group more so were teaching Briar new stuff, if anything. They do return to the Shining Pond at night, where it shines even brighter and just looks so cool. There's also this whole thing about the Shining Pond that lets you commune with the dead or something. So I'm sure they will return later and actually talk to Lucius at some point, because we have seen a shot of Diana with the rest of the group at that pond. But for now, the answers are still a mystery and the journey will continue. And this kind of leaves the Rising Volt tacklers not knowing what to do next, since this lead was a bit of a dead end. But thanks to Dot, we get another lead. She bumps into Perrin and her Hisuian Growlithe. And naturally, Dot inquires about Cleavor that they are looking for. But no one in Kitakami seems to give up information without a fight, as Perrin asks Dot for a battle. And I really enjoyed this battle. It had Dot up against the type advantage with Leafeon using Swords Dance and then going for the kill with Leaf Blade. Quaxwell and its dancing movements managed to hold out until it learns a new move being the Air Cutter to get a bit of an advantage back, and Dot takes the win. A good win for her and a new move to boot. Dot brings Perrin back to the brave Asagi where she reveals that she has seen Cleavor. To be continued. I really liked how they left it on that note, giving the Rising Volt tacklers their next lead. It's kind of hilarious to me how they seem to just stumble upon the next thing to do randomly. They never have a plan and honestly it's probably the best way to go. Overall, this episode was alright. I do think Briar could have gave us a bit more information, seeing as we travelled here specifically to speak to her. She was a fun character in the episode, but she didn't really add that much to the narrative. I think I'm more interested in the Perrin and the Cleavor stuff at the moment, but it was still cool to see the Shining Pond, and I'm sure all of this stuff is going to get paid off later in this arc. Definitely some massive positives in this episode. The battle with Perrin and just Briar in general was a really fun addition to the episode. But for now, this one was just alright, nothing amazing. I'm just going to give this a solid 6 out of 10. Let me know your thoughts. What did you think of this episode? What is your rating out of 10? Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.